What up, BJ Timmers here. Since this month I'm doing my reviews for past March movies, here is my review for the 2016 film 10 Cloverfield Lane. Now, of course, this is a bit of a follow-up, if you will, to 2006, 2007's was it 2007, 2000? I can't remember the actual year, but of the first Cloverfield, which premiered back in late 2000. Now, this was directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who I know did a pretty decent job directing this. I mean, uh, yeah, I thought I believe he is doing the upcoming Predator reboot, if I'm not mistaken, or I know he has something else coming out in the pipeline. But of course, this was once again produced by J.J. Abrams. In it stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who plays this woman named Michelle, who ends up waking up to find herself in this underground bunker with these two guys, one of which is named Howard, played by John Goodman, who is pretty much who ends up telling her that a massive, chemical attack has rendered the air unbreathable and all. And I guess say it has a bit of a, it definitely will remind you a bit of a quiet place in a weird way. And he ends up telling her that their only hope of survival is to remain inside. And so, like, despite the comfort of the Harrods is also controlling and menacing. I mean, John Goodman, by the way, this is definitely not Dan Connor from Roseanne. All right, this is not the John Goodman you know. John Goodman played crazy characters before. I mean, Big Lebowski, Hangover 3, and all. But man, I never really saw John Goodman creepy enough until I saw this film. I remember watching this movie in theaters. I'm not even gonna lie. John Goodman's performance was so good. I even think he deserved an Oscar nomination for this. That's how great John Goodman was in this film. And of course, you also had John Gallagher Jr., who, you know, was also in the Belko Experiment. He's been in some other stuff here and there. I know John Gallagher Jr. was good in this. You even had, Bradley Cooper also had like a little role as Mary Elizabeth Winstead's character's boyfriend, but you only hear him through like a phone call, so he doesn't really have much of a big part in this. It mostly is like a three person film. Like the only people mainly in this film is just is really just Winston, Goodman, and Gallagher's character. It is creepy, a really decent sci-fi element-based film. Great performances, but from John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I mean, she's a screen queen in her own parts. I mean, of course, she was in Final Destination 3. She was in the Black Christmas remake, the Ding remake. She was not remake, the Ding prequel, I should say. John Goodman, like I said, was great. The creatures in this was pretty cool. I mean, this definitely did not really have much connection to the original Cloverfield, so I'm still not really sure if I should even count it as a sequel. It is far better than the recent Netflix one we had, Cloverfield Paradox. That movie sucked, but 10 Cloverfield Lane was so darn good. I mean, it premiered back on March 8, 2016. It has a 9% on Rotten Tomatoes, which made me more disappointed that the recent Cloverfield film on Netflix did not do so well. It was not good at all, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be down to see another one of 10 Cloverfield Lane. It was that good. Great performances. I mean, if you haven't really seen it, it's a really solid one. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Did you have a chance to check out 10 Cloverfield Lane? If so, watch it over. Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simon Sign.